Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Sarah, and for those of you who do, welcome back. As most of you know, we are resellers on eBay, Depop and Vestiaire, and normally my videos, especially lately, have been closing. So today is going to be a little different. Today it's a rant day. I am going to bitch at you about a customer bitching at me, because who doesn't love that? So this customer not only had one return, but two. And you ever want to just send somebody a slap right through the internet? Because I did. Okay, so the customer bought a pink pair of night trainers that were in excellent condition, but sadly too big for me to steal, or I would have. Everything went smoothly. She bought, paid for, yeah, okay, great. And then 2 weeks later, she came back, which is what you want, a repeat customer, which is what we all want. Happy customer, happy eBayer. And she bought a pair of Lee Cooper. Again, excellent condition, too big for me to steal. So yes, they got listed, they got sold. And then on the same day that they arrived, she started a return, which surprised us because we thought, they're great trainers. I wonder why she returned them, especially since they were the same size as the first pair. So I assumed she was just buying them for herself again. But when we looked at the reason for the return, it was because the inside was oily, full of grease, oily, gross. Then she stated that the trainers were damaged, they were ripped, they were in very bad condition. She couldn't believe that we would list such an item in such a state. And we're like, that doesn't make sense. She must be thinking of something else that she's bought for somebody else. That mix-ups happen, you know, you get somebody else's feedback. But then she sent us them back. And these trainers that we sent to her were basically like brand new. They returned to us with, clearly, the sole has been worn.
See that, I'll send it in pictures as well, posting pictures. So you've used it on skateboards or a bike.
Like some kid been scraping their heel, which usually, when it comes to our son, can take a couple of weeks. But apparently this took her child. Well, it didn't take a straight. She complained about them, but they didn't even get returned straight away. She like dragged it out, but these were great. And now they've got chips of the leather or leather.
You can see it. I've got some photos.
Yeah, we will show pictures.
The
tongue is all ripped out.
They used them as bike brakes, I think.
Yeah,
There's
and
damages
they're filthy.
And rips all over them. Yeah.
I mean, look at the state of them.
We scrubbed them clean with that the pink stuff. So all that was
really they were immaculate. Clean. And clearly they're used trainers. I mean, they're well used trainers. And the fact that they were greasy and oily on the inside just did not make sense to us. And when they returned like this,
holes in them as well.
We complained.
Those creases and holes and rips all over them.
Yeah, it's like the leather starting to like break and snap. They were not like that when we sent them. I mean, we wouldn't have sent them. We wouldn't have bought them to list them in the first place. They would have went, yeah, we just never would have picked them up. So she returned them. We disputed it. We complained to eBay. I think in the end what happened was
eBay gave them a full refund.
Yeah.
So it cost us £6 in postal costs.
Yeah, because we do free.
As well as the cost of the trainers.
So I think that was what? I think £2 or £4.
So when we got them back, we issued a partial refund.
Yep.
And she wasn't happy with that. And then she opened a return from the first pair of trainers that she bought.
Yes. Then the cheek of it. Don't even. Yes, then she decided to return the first pair. I mean, okay, you buy a pair of shoes off someone that look, she's returning them. So it's like, if they're so bad that you had to return them, why did she buy the second pair? Ugh, people.
So the first pair, she said she were ripped.
Okay. So the first pair, which was the lovely pink ones, you remember I said, I loved them, wouldn't steal them, they're so cute. She returned them because they were ripped. Then she sent us photos of the rips, which were a photo of
fuzzy mesh.
Yeah, there was fuzzy.
No rips, made no sense.
No rips. It was basically a picture of her carpet. And when the trainers returned, they were in the condition that we sent them. I mean, clearly the bottom of them had been used, so she'd walked outside, but other than being a wee bit dirty and clearly used, there was no damage, there was no scuffs, there was no scrapes, there was no rips that weren't already in it, which wasn't any because they were perfect. And again, we disputed this with eBay. And what happened?
eBay sided with the customer.
Again, I mean, come on eBay. Why would we sell crap to people? Who does that?
Fair, calm down. So we listed those trainers And a week later, the pink trainers sold and we didn't get a return, and the customer sent us nice feedback saying she was really happy with the trainers. Apparently, she was happy with the ripped trainers that weren't ripped.
Yeah, and that's what we said to eBay. Why are you refunding a woman who clearly destroyed a second pair and then returned a pair she'd bought 2 weeks previous? Why buy from as if they're ripped, that were in excellent condition when she returned them? So she clearly lied. So, you know, they're lying. We should get our money. They should get blocked. And I should be able to send her a virtual smack. Yeah.
You might be nice, Sarah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This was a little while ago. Okay, so I should be calm. And I was. I mean, I was fuming at the time. But, you know, I calmed down and then he kept the trainers and decided, let's do a video on them because, yeah, that's not going to wind me up. I'm sorry, but just annoying. Okay, and I know we're not the only ones. I know that there are people out there who have had some bonkers customers. See, I'm calm. He had to cut me off. I needed a minute. Okay, so this may have happened 6 or more months, but since these were still stuffed in the back of our seriously messy shed that we are now clearing out and getting rid of junk that we probably should have done ages ago, that is why he decided that it would be a fun idea to let me rant at you guys instead of him, I think.
And you're looking for a video a day.
Yeah, and since it is Vlogember, which is just a mental word, we are trying to think of videos that will not bore the arse off you guys because we are doing a lot of clothing. We are still working on our shed video, which hopefully will be eventually done because our shed will be tidy. Fingers crossed. And so, yeah, I hope you like this video. We've had some crazy customers in the past and some bonkers requests. So there might be some videos on them in the future, and if we can find the photos, we will add them in everywhere. And I think that is it. Sorry for the, you know, I'm a mess today. The lack of makeup and my hair is a bit puffy, but it is our son's birthday this weekend, so I'm going to get done up later on. You know, just put a cartoon or something over this, you won't have to look at me. So that is it for today, guys. I hope you're having a great day. For those of you who are new to reselling, these are some of the things you will have to deal with. And for those of you who are resellers for a while, you get where I'm coming from. I know you do. So thank you for watching. Thank you for giving us a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that bell button and subscribe. And until next time, guys. Bye.